We are very much a team that knows nothing other than winning. We also haven't conceded a goal in 6 games. What a fantastic football club we are. Hello and welcome to Club 3, episode 11 of Half Star to 5 Star here on Football Manager 23. I'm Russ. Today we have 2 league games for you. The first one is home to Lincoln. We then skip a game against Blackpool and travel to Swansea, who are our closest rivals in the league. They're 4 points behind us, but we have 3 games in hand on them. We'll have a look at the league before we have a look at the schedule, as I've mentioned it being 4 points clear. 14 games, 12 wins, 1 draw, 1 loss, 27 goal difference in the positive there, and 37 points on the table. Swansea are our closest rivals in that they are 4 points behind us, but as I said, we have 3 games in hand on them. If we can win all 3 of those, we go 13 points clear of them in the league and attempt to run away with it. Schedule-wise then, and how well we've done the league, we haven't dropped any points. We haven't lost any games or drawn any games since the Leicester game back in September. You guys saw the Wickham in Walsall game. We beat Forest Green Rovers 2-0, Charlton 3-0, Ipswich 3-0, 1-0 winners over Dover Athletic in the FA Cup. As a 90-minute goal from Robbie Blackburn. He had to come on and save our blushes there. And then we beat Exeter 2-0 in the EFL Cup to set up a second round tie against Swansea. That's another game that's going to be on the telly. In the FA Cup we have got Accrington. Transfer wise then, we have, we'll go on it from this screen here. Zach Sturge wants to leave us, so he is going to Tranmere for 120k. He came to me and said that he's not good enough to play at this level. I think he is, but I couldn't change his mind, so we have decided to sell him. I have identified this guy to come in replacement. He is potentially going to join us. We're just waiting on a work permit. It's hit and miss whether he's going to get it. I mean, physicals look great. Mentals, we could do a little bit of work on those, and the technical side of the game, yeah, it looks good. Crossing, obviously, I'm hoping it's going to be towards the higher end of this here, but I'm not holding my breath on it. Other news that has sort of happened and developed over the past couple of days is job interviews coming in for me. So I turned down the opportunity to be interviewed by Reading. I turned down the opportunity to be interviewed by Sunderland. Both of those are championship sides that are struggling. And then Hull and Hibernian come in for me. Hull were in the Premiership but are rock bottom, and Hibernian are 9th in the SPL. So I went for interviews for those. Just wanted to see what sort of budgets they've got, whether or not they can offer me a decent deal to join them. I'm probably not going to accept them. I'm probably going to stay here at Birmingham. Like I said, this is a 5-year project in my mind. We've jumped from club to club to club far too much. And I think going up to the Premiership with Hull, they're only going to come back down. They're not good enough. And Hibs, I don't know. I don't know if going to Scotland this early in the save is the right thing to do. And normally managers who are at Birmingham, they either go to Rangers or Rangers managers come to Birmingham. So I don't know. I really don't know about that one. So let's just jump straight in to the Lincoln game. The team we're putting out there to get another victory and hopefully another clean sheet is Hogarth in goal. A back 4, Bagan, Burns, Forrester and Trippier, Kanu at the base midfield, El Mazouni and Garbright in front of him, Dembele and Easel supporting Blackburn up front. First highlight of this game is in the 28th minute. It's a goal kick. Hogarth plays it in to Forrester, who gives it to Garbright. Easel on that right hand side. Garbright's got the ball again. Launches the ball up to Blackburn, who controls it. Edge of the box, slams it into the top of the net. Birmingham 1, Lincoln 0. 17th goal of the season for Robbie Blackburn as well. He just knows how to score goals. Absolutely fantastic player. I think I say it in every episode because the amount of goals that he scores for us. And this tactic, it suits him so well as well. As Lincoln have got the ball, playing it up straight through the centre. I think their player was offside, that's why he's not gone for it. And Hogarth's got the ball. Going to start an attack of our own here. Where is he going to go with it? I think he's going to go long. He doesn't. He rolls it out to Forrester. Forrester is now the captain. Dan Potts has left us. He's gone out on loan to Woking as the ball goes over to Burns. Burns into Bagan. Bagan plays it into Kanu. Kanu over to Dembele on the left-hand side. Not used to him playing there. He normally plays on the right. It's Anderson that plays there. Dembele slides it into Blackburn. And Blackburn finds his second of the match. 2 minutes after scoring his first, we double our lead. I don't think there's any teams that are going to cope with us in this league. And I think this is confirmation that I do not leave Birmingham, sorry. I don't want to leave this football club. I don't see any fruit from joining Hull or Hibernian. So if they do offer me the jobs, we just reject them straight away. We've got a corner here, Trippier. What's he going to do with this one? Plays it in towards that back post. And there's our third and Will Forrester's 5th goal of the season. He scored 3 goals in the first Pizza Cup match. And I think that's maybe his second in the league going by that. We are 3-0 up inside 36 minutes. I don't think any team can cope with us. Throw in for Lincoln is the first highlight of this second half. Bagan's got this ball. It's a poor throw in. We come away with the ball up onto the left hand side. Dembele can't keep control of the ball though. Lincoln come at us through the centre at the moment. That ball's gone into the box. Hogarth should have done better and saved that. Lincoln have got one back. There goes our 6-game streak of not conceding a goal. 3-1. Fiddly Burns comes off and Holzman's coming on for him. I've also changed instruction to a no-nonsense centre-back. I wonder if having him as a ball-playing defender is what's causing a lot of issues at the back when we do concede goals. So the ball's gone into the box and Hogarth's picked up the ball. Rolls it into Holzman. Playing it over the top, trying to find Blackburn. Blackburn can't control the ball. And Lincoln coming at us now down that left-hand side, working it into the box. Hogarth needs to be alert to this when he isn't. He just goes down to his knees and concedes again. A simple goal. We should have been saving that. 3-2 now on the hour mark. Double change on the right-hand side of the pitch. Davies comes on for Trippier. And Daryl James comes on for Easel on the right-hand side as Lincoln have got a free kick here. We need to stay alert. I mean, at the moment we're looking like we're going to be conceding a third goal and Lincoln pegging us back. So working the ball through the centre at the moment. There's just one touch passing at the moment. We just need to get this ball, and we have. Holzman's got it into Bagan. Bagan over to El Mazouni. Up to Dembele. Blackburn's got the ball. Releases James. James has got 3. He's into the box now. Can he score his first goal for us? Oh, sorry, it's his 5th goal for us. It's his first of this match. There's our first. I don't even know what I'm trying to say here. Blackburn's got an assist there. He's gone from goal scorer to goal creator in this match. We take our 2-goal lead now. I want it back to 3. That's what we had before. Come on, boys. Get a 5th goal as the ball goes into Holzman. Playing it over the top, trying to find Blackburn, and he does find him. Blackburn, I think he's going to go for a second assist here, isn't he? No, he goes for goal and gets our 5th goal and gets his hat-trick. 19th goal of the season. What a tight angle that was. Just hit the ball with so much power it goes into the side netting. Birmingham 5, Lincoln 2. We restore our 3-goal lead. Blackburn is on a 10 rating for this match. Hogarth on the 6. Yeah, he's going to get that from making that mistake for conceding the 2nd goal. We get this ball clear. It's only as far as the Lincoln play on that right hand side. El Mazouni steps across to win the ball. Plays it into James on the right hand side. He's got options on the right hand side with loads of space. He's going on his own at the moment though. Plays it forward into Blackburn. Blackburn takes it out to the byline. Skips one player and we've got a penalty. Yeah, I thought he was going to skip the player. He didn't. He's obviously been fouled. He's not gone down for it. Dembele's going to take this penalty and hopefully get on the score sheet for us. He's stepping up, left foot. Where's he put it? He puts it into the roof of the net. Birmingham 6, Lincoln 2. 9th goal of the season for Dembele. Such a good team. Obviously, we had the mistake at the back when we conceded the 2 goals in this game, but we're just outscoring absolutely everybody. 3 minutes of time added on at the end of this match. We are victorious, being 6-2 up. It looks like Swansea have won their game as well. They will be the next game that we show you. And there goes the full-time whistle. Convincing 6-2 win in the end. It's a shame Hogarth had to concede that 2nd goal though. Let's move on to the Swansea game. In between that will be a game against Blackpool. We'll let you know what the result is. So Hull don't want me. They have declined my job interview. They're saying that I wasn't good enough for the club's ambitions or the wage budget. I wanted more wage budget from the club. They were only offering, I think it was 450k. If you're in the Premiership, you need more than that. And club ambition, I think they wanted me to say that I would get them clear and mid-table, when that isn't going to happen for them. They are going to be in the relegation fight. So there's one down. I was going to reject it anyway, so they're going to give Graham Potter a chance. Where's Graham Potter's career taking him after Chelsea? So got sacked from Chelsea, went to Burnley, left Burnley and went to Leicester, and recently been sacked. I mean, Leicester are in the Championship, so I can understand why they've sacked him. He's now at Hull. Hull City are 20th in the Premiership and are 5 points away from safety, so it's a tough order for them. I'm kind of glad I haven't got that job now. We do run out 2-0 winners over Blackpool. Swansea have also won their game as well, 4-3. So it is 4 points. The next game is against Swansea on, I think it's a Friday night game, which is on the telly. Just a quick scroll down and have a look. Yeah, it's the Friday night game on the telly box. We're going to get a little bit of money for that, only 10k. And the other game against Swansea is also going to be on the telly, which is another 10k in the bank. If we can beat Swansea here, we will end up being 7 points clear of them with those 3 games in hand. So that's 16 points we could end up being clear of them. I'm hoping that happens. I'd love it to be that many points this early in the season. Especially with the goal difference as well of plus 33. How many goals have we actually scored this season? We have a quick look on here. Go through the stages. 47. We are the top goal scorers. I think we haven't got the best defence yet. We're down in 5th for that one. Bristol Rovers only scored 8 goals all season. Have we played them yet? Because I'd love to go and put quite a few past them. Doesn't look like we have. We will play them in the Christmas period. So let's go and put, I don't know, 3 or 4 past them in that game and show them that their defence is actually quite poor. So let's move on to the Swansea game then. So it seems like wage demands for the first team is why I'm not getting any other jobs. Hibernian have said that I am unsuccessful. So again, I was going to reject them, wasn't I? But it's annoying that it comes up with wage budgets. That's why clubs decide they don't want to offer me any jobs. If they want to progress and get better, they need to pay those wages, don't they? So if they don't want to budge on the wages, I'm not going to budge from leaving any club. The team we're putting out there for the top of the table telly box clash against Swansea is Hogarth in goal, back four Sturge, Forrester, Burns and Davies, Kanu at the base of midfield, El Mazouni and Garbraith in midfield, Anderson and Easel out on the wings, and Blackburn up front. I know I said I wasn't going to play Sturge again, but I've got left back issues at the moment. Baggan's picked up a little bit of a knock, so he can't play. And Blackett's returning back from injury, so Sturge is going to have to go out there. We are looking at a player to bring in to replace him. On top of the guy that needs that work permit. He was rejected first time, so we have appealed against it. I'm kind of hoping we can pick up a win in this game. It's 2 teams that shouldn't be down in this division, battling out for top spot, battling out for promotion and the league title. Swansea with a free kick, flown it in towards that back post. The header is poor and it is over. Should have put that one down. Should have took a leaf out of Forrester's, but Forrester's good at that back post and getting the heads towards the goal. Just lucky it isn't 1-0 to Swansea now. It's a goal kick for Swansea. Didn't look like there's any players on the pitch then. So everyone's towards the halfway line. Big kick from the Swansea goalkeeper. We have dealt with this ball. Well, we haven't dealt with it properly. It's gone out to one of their players. They've got into the box and they found the back of the net. Our header should have been a bit better when we cleared that one. Swansea 1, Birmingham 0. We need to get ourselves back into this match now. Find ourselves some goals. Find ourselves 2. I mean, we're happy with 1 and drawn against a team towards the top of the table fighting out with us. But yeah, I want to continue this with this winning streak. Half time, it's Swansea. Match stats are quite even. We do have the better possession. But if we go to look at our player ratings at the moment, no one seems to be up for this in our game. Our best player on the pitch at the moment is Will Forrester. That needs to improve. So we will put our hands on the hips. We'll say that to the boys and we'll get them straight back out for the second half to hopefully turn this around and get ourselves 2 goals. So throw in for Swansea on their left-hand side. Playing it back into their defence now. Just need to get this ball, dispossess them and get the ball up to Blackburn. Swansea coming up through the centre, shifting it over to that left-hand side again. Davies tries to control the ball and loses it. It's going to be a second goal, isn't it? Now Burns steps across, loses the ball. They hit the inside of the post. Sturridge needs to get the ball clear. A little bit confusion with one of the other defenders there. We have finally got it clear. Oh, that was a bit of a squeaky bum time then. Thought we were going to concede a second goal. It's another throw in for Swansea on that right hand side. We haven't. I thought we were going to win the ball back. We haven't managed to get it at all yet. We can't get a grasp on the game yet. I don't think we've had a highlight towards the goal. Swansea are in their defence, playing that ball forward. Burns with the head into El Mazouni, over to Garbraith. Switches it over to Easel on that right hand side, into Davies. Or Davis, sorry. Davis right on that byline, plays it into Easel. Easel turns it back to Davies. Davies needs to put this ball in the box, and he does. It's to El Mazouni. El Mazouni controls it. Cuts it in towards the centre and loses the ball. I think that was our only opportunity to get a goal then. El Mazouni plays it into Kanu. Kanu to Anderson. Anderson shifts it into Easel. Easel with a weak shot and the goalkeeper easily saves it. I didn't think we were going to get a better opportunity than one we just had. El Mazouni should have just passed it instead of trying to do something fancy. Changing both the wingers. Daryl James comes on for Easel on the right hand side. Simon Neal comes on for Anderson on the left. We have 23 minutes to find an equaliser. And then after that, find a winning goal. We do need to make another substitution because Finley Burns is absolutely shattered. We'll do that probably in the next 5 minutes. So Burns does come off. Goodwin's come on for him at the back. We have shifted to a positive mentality. Hopefully that's going to result in a goal for us at some point. We've got 12 minutes left to go. What can we produce? What can we produce in the last 10 minutes of the game? Hopefully it's going to be a goal. Ball's played back into Sturridge. El Mazouni Swansea player steps across and wins the ball. I thought we were going to get it back again. We haven't yet. Garbraith with a sliding challenge into James. James goes back to Forrester. Forrester finds Neil. He doesn't find Neil because Neil's not brave enough. Blackburn's got the ball. Player heads it into Neil. Neil with the shot. There's the equaliser. Come on, boys. Simon Neil getting us back into this match. Saving us from losing our first game in such a long time. Now we need to find the winning goal to save to keep the winning streak going, to keep that just alive. We're into the last minute of normal time now. What's the ref going to put on to try and get us this goal? 4 minutes. Is it going to come? Last minute time added on. I don't think this winning goal is going to come, but at least we managed to come away from this game with a point. There goes the full-time whistle. It is a point. The unbeaten streak is still going, but the winning streak has gone. We'll say the boys are unlucky. I'm happy to pick up a point against Swansea, though. They are, as I said, our closest rivals. We look at the table here. We still have those 3 games in hand, so if we can win all 3 of those, we go 11 points clear. Not 11 points, sorry, clear. 13 points clear at the top of the table. I think that's enough to say that we are comfortably going to get promoted this year. We'll have a quick look at the schedule. When shall we come back? I'm quite tempted to come back for that Bristol Rovers game. Bristol Rovers and Swansea. I think that's a perfect game to come back for. Swansea is still going to be our rivals, and Bristol Rovers, we want to put loads of goals past them, don't we? So that's where we're going to be. Top of the table still at the moment. We should still be top of the table by then, and hopefully a few more points clear of Swansea. If you guys enjoyed that, big thumbs up on the video for me. Subscribe to the channel as well if you haven't done so already. And as always, thank you very much for watching.